you and the family. Thanks for your hospitality. Thanks for giving me the call, and we'll look forward to very soon again, John. My big pleasure, the QSO. Thanks so much for saying hello today. Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Bravo Radio, KW6. Bye-bye. KW4TT, are you around, Carl? KW4 Tango, KW6J, listening, over.
KW6J, do you copy KB2 UKA?
The 2 station, please, over.
Roger, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, Long Island, New York, QSL.
Oh yeah, Doug, QSL, your 5-9 plus, beautiful signal. And I heard Victor Oscar station in there and a 3, I think. Anyway, thanks everybody for the calls, and I hope everybody's having a good weekend. So, Doug, my name is Brian, Baker Radio, Italy, America, Norway, Brian, and I'm in the mountains of north central Arizona. So, you're doing fine there out of Kings Park, New York. Nice to make your acquaintance today. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, Kilo Whiskey 6, Japan, stroke 7, over.
All right, Roger, Brian. Yeah, you're 5'8" to 5'9". I'm about 50 miles east of New York City, about a mile and a half from the Long Island Sound. I also just turned on my YouTube live stream. I heard you there coming in so good, so I wanted to say hello. So if you'd like to copy back how I'm hearing you, you could just throw my call sign KB2 UKA into YouTube, and you'll be the first QSO on the video right now. I'm probably going to head over to 20 meters in a minute. Conditions here, I'm running about a kilowatt into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical remote legal limit tuner at the base of the antenna, about 90 65-foot ground radials. And the radio is a Flex 5000 this afternoon. And boy, oh boy, you sound like you're right here in the shack. Over.
Well, you sound the same, Doug. We may have talked before. I'm trying to recall. But yeah, that 43-foot vertical, that's doing a great job there. 32 feet would be 5/8 wave on this band, so it's a little more than 5/8 wave, and 5/8 wave would be really good for a vertical on 17 meters for low angle type work there. But yeah, you're working. You're 5.9 plus 5 dB on my meter here, Doug. 5.9 plus 5 on peak, so you're doing a super good job. Excellent audio, really excellent audio. So my congratulations to you. Really good. I'm running a 7300, ICOM 7300. It has been at about 35 feet above the ground, and running about 800 watts there. Turn the power up a little bit. So running about 800 watts right now into the antenna. So there you go. We've got about 32 degrees right on the nose. 32 degrees right now, and clouds, all kinds of clouds around the area. Can't believe it. But there you go. Anyway, nice to meet up with you, Doug, and you're sounding fantastic, and I hope everybody's healthy and well at your place. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform. And by the way, what is the tuner you're using at the base of the antenna? Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilo.
All right, Roger, Brian. Yeah, well, you got me beat. We're 23 Fahrenheit, 5 below Celsius. And we've got a big old winter storm coming tomorrow night. We're looking at a foot, maybe a foot or more of snow Monday into Tuesday. So we're all just hunkering down here. It's beautiful out, though, just cold. The remote tuner, the model number slips me. It's the MFJ legal limit. I think it's a 900-something BT. They have a 1500 kilowatt, a 600 watt, and a 300 watt version. I've got the 1.5 out there, and it uses a bias T through the coax to power it, and that's all she wrote. All right, Brian. Well, sometimes my log entries are sloppy, but I believe this might be the first time we're having a QSO, but I could be wrong. I'll wish you a 73. I'm going to go play around here and see what happens. And I believe your call is kilowatt 6 Juliet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Over.
Yeah, KW, Kilo Whiskey 6, Japan. Stroke 7 in Arizona. They're Doug. Yeah, fine on the MFJ tuner. Very, very good. Thanks for that information. Well, listen, very nice to meet up with you today, and if this is our first QSO, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to give me a shout and say hello. I really appreciate it. You're doing a fabulous job. The radio sounds fantastic. You're just doing a wonderful job out here. Like you said, just like you're sitting here in the shack talking to me, and that's really terrific. So, stay healthy and well. Have a great 2021, and we'll look for you very soon again, Doug. My pleasure to QSO. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha from Kilowatt Whiskey 6, Japan, Stroke 7 in North Central Arizona. See you later, Doug. Bye-bye.
All right, Brian. Pleasure's all mine. You have a great afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Kilowatt Whiskey 6, Juliet, Stroke 7, KB2 UKA QSY 73. This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ, CQ17, CQ17. This is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, calling CQ17, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
CQ17, CQ17. This is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, calling CQ17, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ17, CQ17. This is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, calling CQ17, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ17, CQ17. This is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA calling. CQ, CQ, CQ17. KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ17, CQ, CQ, CQ17. This is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA calling. CQ, CQ, CQ17, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
KB2 UKA, QSY, 20 meters. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt America, calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt America, calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use?
Let me get the quad in your direction there, Larry. Finally you got on the air, over.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is KB2 UKA. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? KB2 UKA.
CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt America, calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt Alpha, calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United, Kilowatt America, calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt America calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha calling. CQ, CQ, CQ20. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt America calling. CQ20 meter, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
I hear some stations returning. You're in my noise level. KB2 UKA QRZ. Ocean Papa only. Go ahead. All right. You might maybe I'm off frequency. 14.296.500. All I'm hearing is Ocean Papa. Can I have the prefix, please? Go ahead. All right, I got you now. 5x7, November 4, Zulu Ocean Papa, Tim in Florida. Good afternoon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. I'm about 50 miles east of New York City, a mile and a half from the Long Island Sound. How copy? Over. Alrighty, 20 meters is not awake yet at almost 1 p.m. Eastern. I do copy you, Tim. There's a lot of fading, not your fault. But I got you here in the logbook, November 4, Zulu Oscar Papa. This is KB2 UKA 73. Take care. This is KB2 UKA QRZ. Alpha Echo 4 Echo Kilo Mobile. Glenn in Florida. Good afternoon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. You are 5'8" into Long Island, New York. How do you copy me, Glenn? Over. All right, Roger. Well, you're doing a great job mobile. We are minus 5 degrees Celsius without the wind chill. It's cold up here. Beautiful day. We got a big storm coming tomorrow night. Looking at probably a foot or more of snow Monday into Tuesday. I'm running about 1,300 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. And Glenn, I am live on YouTube right now. So if you remember my call sign, KB2 UKA, we're about 16 minutes into the video. You'll be able to copy back exactly as I'm hearing you up here in New York. QSL? All right, my friend, now I'm getting fading on you. Not your fault. It's definitely the band. Propagation is not great this afternoon. Alpha Echo 4 Echo Kilo. This is KB2 UKA. Thank you for stopping by. 73. Take care, my friend. KB2 UKA QRZ. November 4 Juliet only. November 4 Juliet. Go ahead. November 4 Juliet Zulu Oscar QSL.
Ontario. Roger, roger.
Roger, Roger. You were 5'8", that transmission. Like I've been saying, Morgan, a lot of fading. Good to work you again here. We worked October 26th, December 17th of last year. That was on 40. Now we're back on 20. That last transmission was 5'8", but 20 is all over the place right now. How do you copy me, Morgan? Over?
Hey, good afternoon, Doug. Sounding good down here near Louisville. You're 5'9", 59. Good audio. A while ago, you were a little weak, but you came up strong now. Over.
Yeah, Roger, you're the best station I've heard on 20 in the last 15 minutes. You're 5'7" to 5'8", but you're way above my noise. Audio is strong. I want to say hi to my friend Andy on the YouTube page. I'm live on YouTube, Morgan, as usual. Boy, oh boy, it's cold up here. -5 Celsius without the wind chill. Probably -10, -12 Celsius with the wind chill. And we got a big snowstorm coming tomorrow night. Over?
Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's not too bad down here today. It's 39 degrees, 39 Fahrenheit, and under cloudy skies. Hopefully you don't get too much snow, and if you do, hopefully you're able to work from home and such and stay safe. Over?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going in. It's one of the benefits when you own the business, and we can work remote anyway. So yeah, the kids they'll probably cancel school tomorrow night for Monday. They did that. We had one other storm so far this year. We got a foot, and not even a foot. I think we got about 9 inches the last storm, and they canceled school preemptively. Yeah, so I think today is Winter Field Day. Am I correct? All right, Roger, Morgan. Well, thanks again. I'm glad we got to work each other again here. I'm going to see if my friend Andy across the pond, if I can hear him. He hears me. So November 4, Juliet Kilo Oscar. This is KB2 UKA. Have a great weekend. 73.
Hey, 73, Doug. Great to work you again, and hopefully don't get too much snow up there. And stay safe, brother, and we'll catch you another time. KB2 UKA, 73 from Kentucky, 10-4, JKO.
All right, Roger. You were 5'9", that last one. Like I said, 20 is bipolar right now. All right, Andy, let's see if you I know you hear me. Let's see if I can hear you. Go ahead. Negative copy. 20, I'm looking at the propagation report. 20 is not doing too well. We got an SFI of 76. We got to be in the low 80s at least for some good DX. But Andy, thanks for being on the YouTube page. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. Alpha 0 Quebec Alpha QSL.
QSL on that. Name here is Dave. Delta Alpha Victor Echo. And PTH is Blue Springs, Missouri, about just east of Kansas City Metro. And you're a good 5'9" there. Over.
All right, David Roger, I got a great copy on you. You're a solid 5'8" to 5'9". My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. I'm about 50 miles east of New York City. I'm a mile and a half from the Long Island Sound, right on the North Shore. And David, I'm live on YouTube right now. This is our first QSO, I believe. And I've got a YouTube channel that I'm live on. So if you put my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube, you'll be able to copy how great I'm hearing you here in New York and see your signal report. We're about 23 minutes into the video. If you watch it later today, just fast forward. If you watch it when we're done, just slide the little timer bar back a little bit, and while it's live, and you'll find our QSO. Over.
Okay, good. I haven't got the computer set up yet here. Just got to get back to the house. But, yeah,
All right, Roger, David. There's a lot of fading going on 20 right now. You dropped out there, not your fault. It's the band. I want to thank you for answering my CQ call and for our first contact. I've got you here in the logbook. I got a bunch of QSL cards I got to send out, so you'll eventually get one, my friend, but I've also got you here in Logbook of the World. So Alpha Alpha 0, Quebec Alpha, this is KB2, UKA 73.
We'll wish you 73 and look forward to getting called. KB2 is A, Long Island, AA0QA will be clear.
Take care, my friend. You're back to 5-8 that time. Take care. Take care. This is KB2 UKA QRZ. Alpha Alpha something with a Juliet in there. Go ahead. All right, Rick, Roger, got you here. Alpha Alpha 6er, Juliet. You are 5'7" into Long Island, New York. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, 50 miles east of New York City. How do you copy me on this bad propagation day? Over.
Yeah, Doug, you are 5'7", 57 at the Wichita, Kansas QSL.
QSL on the 57. Great. That's not too bad. 20 is all over the place this afternoon. 5.9 signals dropping to inaudible within seconds and then back to 5.9. But I hear you just fine, Rich. Excuse me. Also, I'm live on YouTube. So if you throw my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box, you'll be able to copy back our QSO. I'm running a Flex 5000. About 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. The vertical is 90 65-foot ground radials around it and a remote legal limit tuner at the base. Also want to say hi to my friend Noel, Echo India 5, Hotel India Bravo in Ireland. He's on my YouTube channel right now. Thanks for being there, Noel. And Rich, you're sounding great. Over.
I'm running an ICOM IC7700 into a ACOM 600 I'm running about 650 watts, Doug. Good talking to you. I'll let you get to the others there. There's quite a few people, I think, calling. So, 73, Doug. KB2 UKA. This is A6J. 73.
All right, Rich, I appreciate it. I got you down here in the logbook. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday and a nice Sunday. Take care. This is KB2 UKA Long Island QRZ.
Sierra Romeo Lima.
Kilo Echo 0 Sierra Romeo Lima QSL.
That's QSL. You got Jeff here, Juliet Echo Fox Fox. I'm in Independence, Missouri. And I like your flags, Roger.
Roger, yes. The flagpole got a little damaged in a windstorm, but those are both going right back up. As soon as I repair that, Jeff, you are 5'9 plus. Oh, There's my daughter behind me. If you're watching the YouTube page, you'll probably see her in about 10 seconds. She's being silly little girl right now. Jeff, you're 5'9 plus here in Long Island. I know you're on my QRZ page. Also, throw my call sign into YouTube. You'll find my live stream. Over.
Yes, sir. I'll go take a look right now. I'll let you get on with the making some QSOs out there. 73s, and thanks for coming back to my call. Kilo Echo Zero Sierra Romeo Lima. I'll be clear.
All right, Jeff, I appreciate it. And if you like the YouTube page, please like the video and subscribe it. That helps get the video out. Take care. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Zulu Oscar Papa.
Zulu Oscar Papa, big signal. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Doug. Just tune the amp up here. I talked to you before QRP on about 12 watts. I realized the amp wasn't even on. Wanted to jump back in here. I see the YouTube channel, and it looks fantastic. Curious how you like that Mercury amp. We're thinking about ordering one of those, by the way.
Well, I highly suggest it. It's probably the fourth or fifth amplifier I've owned. I still have two others in the shack under the table here. It's the first automatic solid-state amp I owned. Look, it's a $5,000, $6,000 amp if it had a brand name on it. And for $2,500 and 2 hours of assembly, which is very, very simple, I've had no problems with it. I've been using it since August. And hold on one second. Tim, sorry. There you are. November 4, Zulu Oscar Papa. Gotcha. It's just wonderful. The only thing is, if your SWR is at 2 to 1, it will shut down, which is a good thing, actually. But for having a non-resonant antenna, I have to always make sure I'm resonant or I won't get the power out. But right now, on 20 meters, which is probably 20 and up, I have to drive. I'm driving it with 40 watts, and I'm peaking probably right around 1300. I'm probably averaging about 1150 average, and it's just a beautiful amp. Over.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I've been watching some of Kenny's videos here over the last couple of months, and also have another friend in 4QNT Art out of North Carolina that just put one together, and so far he's really enjoying that amplifier. And for like you said, for a desktop LD MOS amp, you're looking at probably $4,000 or $5,000 for anything else. Say Expert Electronics or one of those for the same exact thing. So it looks like a great bang for the buck, and very well made. And like I say, I've talked to Kenny and Alex and a couple others that are heavily involved with that platform, and it looks like the service is going to be fantastic as well. Back to you.
Service is amazing. When I assembled it, the assembly is very easy. You solder two coaxes to the board, and then everything else is plug and play, and then you solder the power connector. So my solder joint on one of the coaxes was not solid enough. And when I first assembled it, I wasn't getting the appropriate output power. And Kenny stayed on FaceTime with me for a good hour and a half until I got it right. And boy, oh boy, once that solder joint was correct, it's advertised that this thing does 1,200 watts. For me, on 20 meters, it does more than 1,200. On 17 meters, it does it does more than 1,200. 40 and down, I get right around 1,200. So it's a workhorse. And I think I heard you on 17 either this morning or yesterday. I was almost certain that was you. Do you remember being on 17 in the last day or so?
Yep, I sure was. Talking to a couple of friends of mine on 17. And at night you can catch us also on
we got a carrier keying up right now in the middle of the frequency. I can use my custom notch filter to get rid of that, but it'll probably go away in a minute. Tim, I highly recommend the amp. Highly recommend it. There's a bunch of guys getting them. Obviously, Alex loves his. I've heard no one have a problem with it yet. No one has had a problem with it. And I have a funny suspicion that if there was a problem with it, Kenny would make sure it was right. It would get fixed. All right, Tim. Well, thank you so much for the support. I see your message here on the live chat. When did you work me QRP? Was that today?
Yeah, I worked you early on, probably one of your first contacts here when you moved frequency to 296.5. I was doing about 12 or 14 watts and didn't realize the amplifier was not in the operate position.
Ah, there you are. Let me see. Oh, I'm surprised the logbook didn't tell me that. I didn't realize it was you. Oh, yeah. Okay, 2 entries today. All right, Roger. Well, now the amp is definitely on. You're probably the loudest signal I've heard on 20 today, but 20's not doing too well. All right, my friend. Tim, thank you so much. Glad to work you again. November 4, Zulu Oscar Papa. Highly recommend the Mercury 3. I love it. Take care, my friend, and enjoy your weekend. 73.
Okay, Doug. I certainly appreciate the info, and you pretty much have said the same exact thing everybody I've spoken with about the amp. They've all held it in high regard, so we'll probably definitely be moving one here in the next week or so. 7-3, have fun, have a great weekend, and hope everybody stays healthy in your family. KB2 UKA, 7-3 from Naples, Florida, and for Zulu Ocean Papa.
Take care, Tim. Really appreciate all the support. Oh, yes, there. Okay, I see the QRZ page, and now I'm putting memory to picture. Take care. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
Kilowatt 9 Delta Victor Alpha.
Kilowatt 9er Delta Victor Alpha. Kenton, Missouri, QSL.
Yeah, good afternoon to you there, Doug, is it?
Yeah, my friend. Beautiful 5.9 plus signal. Name is Doug. Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. 50 miles east of New York City. 1.5 miles from the beautiful Long Island Sound that is almost frozen over. Kidding. The sound really can't freeze. But it's cold here. We're -5 Celsius without the wind. Probably -10 to 15 Celsius with the wind. And we've got a heck of a storm coming tomorrow. Tomorrow night into Tuesday. We're looking at about at least a foot of snow, I think. Over?
Oh, my goodness. That's terrible. Yeah, no snow here. Little rain today, but not too bad. It's decent weather in Missouri. And you're sounding really great here into Missouri there, Doug. You're 16, 20 over.
All right, Roger, Ken, you as well. Also, I don't know if you know, but if you've been listening, you know I am live on YouTube. So if you put my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box, you'll find the video. And with that video, you'll be able to copy back exactly as I'm copying you here on Long Island and see your signal report. I've got your QRZ page up here right now. Beautiful granddaughter. My daughter's a little bit older than her. She's 7, and my son is 6. They're 11 months apart. You got a very nice station there. Is that an FT950? Over?
No, this is the FT1000 MP Mark V, the 200-watt version.
Yes, the 950 was definitely a watered-down version of that one. Beautiful radio. I've got a nice tower that looks like a MA5B. I've owned it, loved it. I've got a tower going up in April once the thaw happens here. Going to put up a 40-foot tower, move the tri-bander up there. Right now I'm just on a vertical. A powered-up vertical, though. It's 43 foot with 90 65-foot ground radials. and a remote legal limit tuner, and I'm running about 1,200 watts into it right now. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you're right. It is an MA5B. I had it for a long time, and I really like the antenna. It works real good. And I am running the old Dentron MLA 2500 amp today. About 600 watts out of it there. Over.
Roger. Well, 20 is finally waking up. You're now solid 10 over 9 into New York. And great sounding audio. Well, Ken, thank you so much. I appreciate you answering the CQ call. I got you down here in the logbook. Hopefully none of our snow makes it over to you. I don't think it will. It's coming up from the lakes, I believe, and heading east, making a dip south, and then coming up. So, Ken, Kilo 9 or Delta Victor Alpha, this is KB2 UKA 73, and I'll be QRZ on your final. Go ahead, sir.
All right, 7-3 to you there, Doug, and take care out there in New York. Whiskey X-ray 6
All right, take care, my friend. Glad to work you. This is KB2 UKA Long Island QRZ.
Whiskey X-ray 6 Bravo. Whiskey X-ray 6 Bravo.
59 plus Whiskey X-ray 6 Bravo. William, good afternoon. If my logbook is correct, you're in California and you have an excellent signal across the country right now. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York, 50 miles east of New York City. Over.
Okay, Doug. Yeah, beautiful. Well, you know, I just rolled down into the shack, spun the dial, heard you in there, and I was kind of watching stuff. I brought you up on YouTube. I'm looking at you right now. There's a delay, so I don't know how long that delay is. But, yeah, the name here is Bill, 1 hour north of San Francisco, running the K3S. I got an ACOM 2000 Alpha, and 4-element monobander pointed right at you. So I'm looking at you. Yeah, there you go. Thumbs up. I see the delay, Doug. Over.
Oh yeah, there's a 7 to 12 second delay, all depending on the day and how well YouTube's doing. You see, I've got your QRZ page up here. Very interesting. Please explain the find here with the pistols. Looks like you dug some stuff up during an excavation. Over.
Well, Doug, I'm back on the air after 3 years. I don't know if you heard about all the fires in California, so I lost everything back in 2017. The big fire came through here. What you see there is just scraps of metal and garbage that didn't melt or was on the ground after the fire. So I am back up and running. Got into the house this year. The tower survived. The 20-meter beam survived. I've got all new equipment. I'm slowly getting up and running. So yeah, what you see there is the picture of the night of the fire here in California. And it seems like every year since 2017 we've had these huge fires. So not much left to burn. So I think I'm safe, Doug. Over.
All right, Roger. Well, God bless. I'm glad you. And yeah, obviously, I am aware of the fires, and that's just amazing. That's amazing. All that property could be replaced, and look at that. The tower lasted. I'm sure the coax didn't, but the tower lasted, and the antenna lasted, and you and your family. I'm hoping we're all safe and fine. All that other stuff can be replaced. So yeah, you're sounding amazing. I believe you said you were on a monoband pointed my way. You sound like you're next door. 20 meters was a little rough about a half hour ago, but it appears to be opening up. I'm running about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with a heck of a lot of radials, and I'm pointed in all directions right now. Over.
No, that's great. I brought you up on QRZ. Like I said, I'm watching you. I see all your stuff, so I couldn't resist jumping in there. It's the first time I've really... I think there's a guy in Indonesia that's also kind of live, but first time I've ever done this, so it's fun to see the ugly guy I'm talking to and his daughter in the background. You got to turn around and give her a backhand. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. Sticking out the tongue. So So anyway, hey, listen, I won't hold you. I know many people want to work you, Doug. Just had to jump in and say good morning to you from San Francisco. And you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for answering the call. Over.
All right, Roger. Yeah, well, if her brother was in here, that might have actually happened. He could be the troublemaker. But boy, oh boy, you're sounding great, my friend. You're sounding absolutely wonderful. So let's see. Whiskey X-Ray 6 Bravo, rebuilt and ready to go. This is KB2 UKA. I'll be QRZing your finals, 73.
Okay, Doug. KB2 UKA from Whiskey X-Ray 6 Bravo, 59 here near San Francisco. Good luck, enjoy. I'll be watching and listening, Doug. Take care. I'm clear.
All right, take care, Bill. Take care. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, QRZ. Kilo Delta 9er, and gosh, there might be more than one of you. Kilo Delta 9, go ahead.
Kilo Delta 9, Papa Lima uniform.
Kilo Delta 9, Papa, question mark uniform. What am I missing? Over.
Lima, Kilo Delta 9, Papa Lima uniform.
Roger, Tom. Good to work you again. This is our third QSO. Our first one on 20 meters. The other two are down on 40, November 2nd and December 21st. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'll give you better signal reporting in next transmission. How do you copy me? Over.
Yeah, Roger, Doug. I got that as well. We'll be report you on the 40 meters, so that's throw it out on 20 meters. You got a pretty good signal here, 5-9 into Wisconsin, and it's very good coming off the vertical there. Got a couple of questions about the vertical. How do you find, I know you're in Long Island, so Europe PX is okay, but how do you find it going the other way? Do you get out very far going west over?
All right, Roger, Tom. I'm sorry about that. I missed the last thing you said. Got distracted for a second. But you are a solid 5'7" to 5'8". You're coming in just fine over the noise. 20 meters is all over the place. You'll be 5'7", that transmission, and 10 over 9 in a second, I have a feeling. What did you ask me? Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of noise here as well. I'm not sure if it's QRM, but how do you find that vertical on the DX, specifically going west to you, because you're obviously Long Island is going to get you good propagation usually to Europe, but how do you find that going west with that vertical, over?
Well, I just had a 5 over 9 QSO with a California station. As far as Western DX, this antenna has been in operation since July of last year. Not too much. Not too much Western DX, but a load of Europe. Nothing in Japan yet. I'm also not looking for it, though, so that's the thing. If I can hear them, I can work them right now. But I also have a Yagi that is out of commission, but when the Yagi was working, I had no problem into Japan and all that. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. I'm kind of curious because it looks like a compromised, suburban lot situation there. It looks like you've got the radials sort of bent around the shed, the garage there as well. So, yeah, just kind of wondering how you thought it performed, mostly on 20 meters. How do you rate it really, over?
Out of 10, I rated an 8 because even though that photo on QRZ, that was the day I installed it. There's 90 ground radials right now, and they average about 65 feet. And even close to the shed there, I would still run about 50 feet of wire, and then it would run out about 6 feet, and then at the base of the shed, I would wrap the additional 40 feet around a PVC dowel and bury it. And in my experience, if they're equidistant in all directions from the base of the antenna, that is ideal. However, if you model it, even if you're just coming out 180 degrees, the dB loss is minimal, and the effect on the antenna is minimal. as long as you have, in my experience, a few wavelengths of wire, it doesn't matter how long each radial is, but a few wavelengths. So for me, that would be 80 meters. I probably have 80 meters 3 or 4 times out there. And as long as you have a few wavelengths of wire, you're going to be pretty efficient. Over. Yeah, Roger, but I love it. I love it. I love it for the lower bands. It works phenomenal on 40 and 80. Phenomenal DX on 40 and 80. Very low angle radiation pattern and takeoff pattern. You can't beat a vertical for that low angle takeoff if you have the right amount of radials. But I like directional for 20, 17, 15, etc. 10 meter. And I'm going to be right where you see that antenna. A 40-foot tower is going to go in April. And I'm probably going to use a vertical for 80 meter only. 80 meter only vertical in the opposite side of the yard. All right, Thomas. Well, I appreciate it. I'm actually going to clear the frequency and go do a little work around the house. So thank you for being my last contact today. Kilo Delta Niner, Papa Lima Uniform. This is KB2 UKA 73, and I'll be clear on your final. Take care.
Number 9, Victor Tango Bravo.
All right, I'll go one more. November 9er, Victor Tango Bravo, QSL.
Yeah, I got you. I also have you on the internet, so you can wave your hand to me if you like to, of course. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. My name is George, QTH Chicago. You have quite a big signal here in Chicago, 5.9 plus. So I see that you have one of these Mercury amplifiers, and tell me a little bit more about it, because I'm running here Alt TL 922A, and I think I would like to retire this thing one day. I don't know when yet. Works quite well, I think, but that's kind of old technology, and I am kind of searching for solid state amplifier, and just to see what's available, and without mortgaging my house, I would like to get one. There are some which I would have to mortgage my house. That's how expensive they are, but I'm sure there are some which are a little bit more affordable and still will do same thing. So back to you. This is November 9 Victor Tango Bravo in Chicago.
Well, George, I was clearing the frequency. The reason I answered you is you are the loudest signal I've heard on 20 meters today. You're pinning my S meter solid 20 over 9. Fantastic audio. You're sounding amazing. Simply put, this is the best amplifier I've ever owned. I've owned all tube amplifiers, AL572, AL811. I've never owned a solid state amplifier. I met my friend Alex in Cutler Bay, Florida, Whiskey 7 Hotel United, and he was also live streaming the way I am right now. And I never saw this amplifier until I spoke with him, and then I started to learn about it. I've had zero problems with it. It is $2,500 shipped to your door. This is easily a $5,000 amplifier if it had a brand name on it. The assembly, you assemble it yourself. I'm sure you're aware of that. It is quite easy. It's 2 solder joints and with an RF coax wire to the board. 2 of them you solder. Everything else you plug and play and screw together and plug in the wires, and then you solder the AC connector. And it has it's the LD MOS transistor. It has one of them in there. It's advertised for 1,200 watts output. On 20 meters, I peak at a little over 1,300 watts. I'm driving it right now with 40 watts. I'm averaging about 1150, but I'm peaking at right around 1,300. And same performance on the other bands. 40 meters, I probably peak at 1250. It's an extremely clean signal. You really can't break the amplifier. If your SWR is too high, it shuts down. If you drive it with too much power, it shuts down. It's got 3 antenna connections in the back. You could program it and tell it antenna 1 is for 20 and 17 meters. Antenna 2 is for 40 and 80 meters. Really, I highly recommend it. Over.
Yeah, okay, thank you for all the info. By the way, I know Alex. I talked to Alex quite a few times, so that I know that he has the same amplifier, and that's why. But opinion of one guy, that's kind of not enough for me. I think your daughter is odd, and it's your son. I see it. I see it. So the opinion of one guy is not quite enough for me, but I just scare him, I guess. They just move back to the other room. You say good audio. Well, I talked to Alex, and I was going to buy Yaesu FTDX101D, and then talk to Alex, and he says, you know what, just check a little bit more into that TS890, that Kenwood. And I did, and guess what? Seems like that was a good choice, and actually Alex is the one who did that. Alex is the one who sold the radio, so Kenwood should pay him some money, I guess, for selling radio. Here I am running TS890. Well, I got a few more things to do. I would like to try different microphones and maybe hook up my Yamaha 500 headset, which is Electret. So I will have to build a little circuit for it, but that's no big deal. I know how to do that. And so far so good. I bought that at the Black Friday. Still very happy with the radio. That's a lot to learn, no question about it. My previous radio was ICOM 7610, which I think was a lot simpler to operate, but who cares? I mean, I like to play around with the things, and there is enough to play on that Kenwood. There is enough all kind of settings that will keep you busy for a while. I was wondering what radio are you running? If you could tell me, I understand that I just put thumb up on your website, on your YouTube website. So now you got 6 thumbs up. So if you could just quickly come back to me and tell me what radio you're running, that would be appreciated. And so back to you for your final. I understand that you get family obligations. So back to you. This is November 9. Very tasty beer. Over.
Well, George, that Kenwood radio, Alex, yes, he should definitely be getting compensated for his YouTube page, because everything he sees, I want to buy. Everything he gets, I want to buy, because he makes very good choices, and the Kenwood radio is sounding amazing. The radio I'm using, it is a Flex Radio 5000. I purchased it used because Flex doesn't make it any longer. I purchased it this past July from a gentleman in Georgia. It's in pristine condition. What you see on the YouTube page there, that's the Power SDR software, so that's what controls the radio. and that's how I do all my filtering and all that fun stuff. And this microphone here, that is the Heil PR781. And, I messed around with the Transmit EQ in the Flex software, and I got the audio to where I thought it sounded the best. I'm sure I'll change it and ruin it in a few weeks. I'm kidding. I've had this audio setting probably since August, and I have no problems with it. George, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My email is good on QRZ. If you have any other questions about the Mercury amplifier, please feel free to shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer them. And I'm going to say 73 to you, my friend. November 9 or Victor Tango Bravo. Big signal. This is KB2 UKA. I'll be clear on your final. Take care.
Yeah, okay. It was a pleasure talking to you, Doc. You have a big signal yourself, so I guess that takes two good stations to have a good conversation. Well, and two good people. Just not stations. I mean, it takes two good people to have a nice conversation. So take care, 73, and have a good one, my friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay alive. This is N9 VTB.
Yes, we must stay alive. That's rule number one, George. Rule number one. Take care, my friend. This is KB2, and everyone on the YouTube page right now. Hey, Smokin' Ape, how you doing, buddy? They're all saying how great you sound. Your signal is amazing, George. All right, everyone. Thank you for being part of the live stream. I appreciate all the contacts made today, and I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. If you're in the Northeast, the snow is coming. This is KB2 UKA Clear 73, everyone.